Hey guys, welcome back. So, very exciting video today. As you guys can see, I'm on the test server and I'm gonna show you guys how this dupe system works, and I'm gonna let you guys know some of my thoughts about it, and maybe by the end of the video I'm gonna give a general guide of how I would use this dupe system, the Guardian ring. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun video and let's get into it. Alright, so let's take a look at the Guardian ring. Are you guys ready? Maybe it's already leaked, right? So this is Faring Pit, nothing special. Alright, so this is the faction Guardians, which you can put your duplicate champion to empower the champion of your entire faction. Okay, so it looks like this. This is actually a lot better than I thought, because this will take a pair of the same champion. So if you want to empower, get your faction fully empowered, all you really need is 5 duplicate champions, 5 different duplicate champions. So, and that's basically it. It's not that difficult for me, but like, I was very surprised that I only have 2 duplicate champions in my Demon Spawn faction. Like, I don't have anyone else. This was really a surprise to me, and so I guess I will stop using Duchess because my Duchess is not empowered at all, right? And then for my Shadow King faction, I don't have anyone. You don't have any duplicate champion of this rarity, so no more Shadow King for me. And for every other faction, I have Legendary Faction Guardian, 10 out of 10 for all of them. Yeah, just Demon Spawn and Shadow King. So it also gives you a really good stats boost, especially the last one, plus 10 speed. I think you should really get this plus 10 speed for your High Elf or the Undead Horde for CV, right? So, and the epic champion, like, the problem about this is I don't keep 2 epic champions, 2 same epic champions on my account. Like, because what I thought is that we should always keep 1 copy of every epic champion, right? Let's look at my vault. I have all these different champions. I always keep 1 copy, but it seems like it's not necessary. You don't really need to keep 1 copy. You will need a duplicate of all these epic champions. That brings a very big problem. That is, we don't have enough space. It's not like we just need to do it for epics and legendaries. There's also a rare one. So, like, we just don't have enough space for this. I think Plarium really need to give us like 300 more champion slots. Okay, so overall, I think the faction Guardians are very well done. I like it, and even though my Demon Spawn is really a pain for me, because I'm a Platinum Arena player. Like, I really need a 10 out of 10 for this. So yeah, overall I like this feature. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this one is really controversial, okay? And I remember there was a post on Reddit saying that RIP Raid Shadow Legends 2019 to 2021, okay? This is complicated. I wouldn't say that this is just garbage, you know? So let me show you guys the empowerment first. Alright, so let me show you guys my Mountain King, okay? I just happen to have 5 Mountain King on my account. And alright, you select this Mountain King, you want to upgrade this Mountain King. And the first one you put it here, it's gonna give you 10% of the major stats and 15 resist and accuracy. The second level is gonna be 10%, another 10% of major stats and 10 speed and 10 resist and accuracy. The third one is gonna be some resist accuracy, another 10% stats boost. And the fourth one, this is huge. The last one is gonna give you 10 speed, 10% major stats, 10 resist and accuracy, 10% crit rate, and 30% crit damage. Okay? Like, I know a lot of people saying that this is way too powerful, but to me, really, like, it's only the last one is too powerful. Like, I think the first 3 is okay, even though it has plus 10 speed. Like, maybe just remove the plus 10 speed, I think it's okay. But the last one, 10% crit rate and 30% crit damage, that is way too big, especially for a damage dealing champion. It's gonna go crazy, especially for a champion like Mountain King. He can use both HP and attack. He's gonna be one of the best champion you can use for a champion empowerment. So I don't think I'm gonna crunch 4 of my Mountain King. I still want to keep 2 copies of him. So maybe after I pull another Mountain King, I can have a Mountain King plus 4. So that's how it works. I know it's very controversial. 90% of people are saying this is gonna be very, very bad for the game, and another 10%, I guess they seem to like it for some reason. Yeah, so that's the feature. Alright, let's go to the next one, okay? So next is Unbinding Champions. So you can sacrifice this duplicate champion for a life token, 500 life token. And then let's take a look at the price of token trader. Like, this is crazy. And I don't know why like Menaias is worth less than all these other champions, and Sir Nick is worth 1,000 more. So Sir Nick technically takes 8 legendary dupes for you to get him, okay? So I think it's too much. Sir Nick is really not in the meta right now, both PvP and PvE. I don't use him anywhere except Faction Wars. And Sacred Order Faction Wars is not that hard anyway, so I really don't recommend you to sacrifice 8 duplicate champions to get Sir Nick. Like, actually, like, in terms of the level of my account, I wouldn't sacrifice any of my champion for life token. These champions are way too expensive for me. Maybe out of these 6 champions, the only 2 that you can consider is Foley or Fushan. And the condition is you already have 4 Foley or 4 Fushan, and you just want the last upgrade. Like I said before, the champion empowerment, from +3 to +4, the jump is very huge. It's 10% crit rate and 30% crit damage. So I would only recommend you to do this if you are just 1 level away from a fully empowered Foley or Fushan. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend you to sacrifice any duplicate champion for these champions. They are not that great anyways. Molly, like, she used to be great, used to be the best hegemon counter, but not so good right now. Alright, then I'm gonna provide you guys some of my thoughts about it. Alright, let's just talk about pros and cons about this dupe system. Alright, about this Faction Guardian, like I said before, I like it. It's much easier than I thought. All it takes is 5 different dupe champions and you can fully empower this faction, and it works on both legendary, epic, and rare. So overall, like, I like it. But the con is we don't have enough champion slots. Like, this is serious. 400 plus 300, this is just still not enough. Like, we need 300 more champion slots, and Plarium, you better do it for free, because right now 10 champion slots are too expensive. It's just too expensive. It takes like over 10 million silvers to unlock 10 champion slots. It's too expensive. And then this champion empowerment stuff, I think this is super controversial, and the community is raging about it, I guess, saying that Ray Shaw Legend will die in year 2021. Alright, let's just talk about pros and cons about this empowerment stuff. I think it has its place. Like, it makes sense for Plarium to make a system like this. Alright, they want you to be able to like sacrifice the dupe so you can spend more money on the game. That obviously makes sense. So yeah, I think if you're really not a PvP player, this shouldn't bother you at all, because in this game, all you are doing is going against computer. I mean, going against AI. Even if you're playing arena, you are still going against AI. There's no real PvP content in this game. So I don't think it's that bad, even though I don't like it. The only problem I'm having with it is that it's too strong. The last one is too strong, okay? So I think the pro is it will help a lot of players from early game to end game progress in PvE content. and it will really bring champion diversity, because right now in Arena all we are seeing is Tronda, Rodos, Sifi, and Duchess. We're not going to see any other champions. But when this system comes out, let's say like maybe a +4 Blandseer is gonna be better than a Duchess, maybe, just maybe, okay? Something like that. And a +4 Fushan is gonna be better than a baseline Trona, something like that. So it really will bring a diversity in terms of the champion you choose to use. So that's definitely something I want to see, because when I first started to play this game, in Arena everybody was using different champions. Back then Gold 4 was very easy, okay? Not like a year ago, maybe like 20 months ago. In Gold 4 there are many epic champions and everybody was using different champions, so it might be good for the game, okay? Alright, then let's talk about the cons. I think in this game, a legendary champion is too hard to get because the chance is 0.5%. I know a lot of other games also has a feature that you can sacrifice your dupe to make the original champion stronger, but all these other games, they have a much higher chance to summon legendary champion. So I think this is gonna create a very large gap between the pay to win and free to play. And I think the most people that are complaining about it is higher end Arena players. They are maybe on the top of Gold 4 or Platinum, so because this will really bring an imbalance to the top tier of Arena. Because like, if you have a CT +4, you're probably going to have like 420 speed. Like, it's just too fast for me. I can't even compete with that. So something like that might happen, okay? So I'm a little bit worried about this, but I just say like, let's see what happens, okay? I don't think they're gonna change their mind. So yeah, let's take a look at the next feature. Alright, Unbinding champions. I think I hate this one more than I hate Empower champion. Like, I think this is totally pointless, because these champions in the shop is just way too expensive. This is way too expensive. And obviously the good thing is you can sacrifice your champion for a currency, and then you can use this currency to trade these average champions. Like I said before, the only two champions I would recommend you to trade is probably Fushan and Foley, and the condition is you are one level away from fully empowered Foley or Fushan, because a +4 is really a huge jump from +3. Other than that, don't do anything stupid, okay? Sir Nick is really not in the meta right now. Like, I think one of my clanmates did a calculation. A Sir Nick +4 is going to deal less damage than the epic Magnar, so you really don't need a Sir Nick right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, then I will give you guys a brief guide of how I will use this faction guardian stuff. I think for most of the players that are watching this video, unless you are super well, you shouldn't use this feature yet. Like Empower champion, you should try to fill the spots of these champions, like fill the spots of faction guardians first, then you can start to worry about Empower champions. And for the Empower champions feature, don't empower any champion that cannot be used in Arena. In other words, you only empower champion that is the Arena champion, okay? So if a champion like Coronar, right? I have 5 Coronar, but Coronar is just not an Arena champion. I'm not gonna empower him. It's not gonna help my account. And for the Unbind champion, long story short, just don't use it. That's it. Okay? So, overall, prioritize Faction Guardian and only empower PvP champions, and that's going to be my brief guide. Alright, guys, I think that's it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.